Hey y'all, so it's pretty much officially fall or winter depending where you're at. My people in Indiana, apologies for the snow, that sucks. Gorgeous here, but where I had planned today on making a butternut squash soup recipe, I'm gonna share that next week because I'm just not quite done with the summery food yet. So this is super refreshing. I'll honestly probably be eating this throughout the winter as well, but it is a cucumber tomato salad. Super light, refreshing ingredients. I think would even be good as like a side appetizer, dip or topping for throughout the holidays. Just super clean, very, very easy, and staple ingredients you probably already have at your house. So let's jump right into it. All right, like I said, super simple ingredients. We've got 2 mini cucumbers. I typically use anywhere from 2 to 3 cucumbers, just depends on what you're feeling. And then 2 Roma tomatoes right here, some red onion. I don't really measure the red onion for this. If you really want measurements, I would say a 1/4 cup. But what I did is just cut red onion in half and then kind of into slivers like this. Well, that's unfortunate. But just cut that into like diced up pieces. Not done yet, obviously. But then we've got some basil and I would say a tablespoon of chopped basil. You guys know I love my Kroger herbs that I actually have right here. I use these for pastas and literally everything else. I just happen to have fresh basil on hand, so that's what I'm using. But I love the freeze-dried. Is that what these are? Yeah. Freeze-dried herbs. They last forever. Just simpler than picking your own herbs and chopping it up. Now, lemons. I always have lemons on hand, but we're just going to use the juice of 1 whole lemon. And then about a 1/4 teaspoon of garlic powder. Could use fresh garlic cloves. I'm just not gonna do that. So that is literally all there is to this. I use the lemon juice obviously as like the dressing for this. If you want to do a light drizzle of olive oil, you definitely can. I just don't like it. I feel like it makes it slimy. Not my preference. I'll just say that. I don't like it. But you guys do what you will. I'm going to chop all these up real quick, throw it in a bowl, refrigerate it for like 30 minutes just for like the flavors to meld, you know. Obviously, we're going to salt this, but then it's good to go. Serve it with chicken. That's typically the only thing I serve it with is chicken, but you can like toast bread. Again, make a dip out of it. So let's just get going with it, and then I'll come up with other ideas. I totally have a lemon juicer, by the way. I just don't feel like getting it out, so I'm catching the seeds from the lemon in my hand. That's why I'm doing this. Now you could stir this, but we have a lid, so I'm just gonna shake it up. It smells so good, you guys. That's literally it. It doesn't look that pretty right now. I'll put it in a pretty bowl, and if you have some extra basil, sprinkle that right on top. But this is so refreshing and so simple. I just munch on it throughout the week. It's just like a nice little pop of something when you need a little something light and refreshing. I also like putting balsamic vinegar on this just for like a little kind of sweet saltiness. If you do that, do not salt this all at once because that'll be way too salty. But it kind of gives like a little Italian flair. Again, kind of like bruschetta. So I really just put this on chicken. I was trying to come up with other ideas. If you want to like toast a tortilla and kind of make it like a sort of a pita bread in a sense, that would be good. This served on that. But also if you want to serve it like bruschetta, you can. If you want to put it on like cold pasta, make a pasta salad out of it, that'd be super simple as well. If you do that, then I'd recommend putting a light drizzle of olive oil on here just to have a little bit of a base. So next week, like I said, we will make the butter squash soup recipe, start getting more into kind of the cozy meals and the fun holiday festive treats and appetizers and all the fun things. All the fun things, but made healthy, of course. So I hope you guys enjoyed this one, but I will see you next week.